We are live.
Hello. Hello, hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. That's about where I think we're both at today.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's all right.
That's
Hopefully
good.
will be better than our last one.
Or
Like of you and me, not you and Jade. You and Jade were
yeah.
fine. You and me when we were just like not
No, and the
not
internet
there.
was also very much not.
Yeah, it was just not a
That
good
was funny.
day. It was not a good day. No, not at
No.
all. Let's bring you a little closer, shall we? Let's be a little bit more
Sure.
intimate here. Like I
Well
like you.
then.
There we go. Hello, everyone.
Aunt Captain and Jess are both here, so essentially we
Gang's
can
all
just
here.
actually, I don't know if you saw, so last time, because it was significantly earlier in the day, at least for me, and for the morning for you, we got some people who actually wanted that time frame. So I'm considering maybe doing like half and half or something like that, and just running a couple and catching some other people who like to do it like first thing in the morning.
That's fine.
I was gonna say you don't have to get up that early because it is really like 6 in the morning for you.
I'd be
But
awake. I just may not be.
yeah, and yeah, I think that'll be fine. But just letting you know, we had some new
I
people
used to. I
show up.
used to get up and be ready and stuff, and now I work from home, so now I don't
Mm,
have to. So now I'm not used to like getting up and
yeah,
showering and I just crawl out of bed like a crusty goblin.
you're good. Oof.
Uh,
So, how are we all doing this time around?
yeah,
What are we still chugging along? Also, Captain, all of your
so many cats.
freaking cats, I love them so much. Oh, thank you. You don't have to. You really don't. But I appreciate it. I really do.
We appreciate the support.
Oh, yes.
I'm very sleepy. I forgot to take my meds. I took them only like 10 minutes ago.
Oh my god. You need to get the little cap
I
thing.
honestly couldn't remember if I had taken them or not, so I didn't. But I'm pretty sure that I didn't because I was like, I don't feel great.
Mm. Oh,
Like,
I
no.
know Sasha wanted to say hi. We're currently spreading, so she might pop in. Oh, great. Damn it.
Oh,
Okay.
why Sasha's always doing
She
sprints at the
yeah.
same time as us?
And the thing was is that last weekend it
Did she do it again?
because she was
Sasha!
doing no, because here's the thing is that she was doing like it was like a 48-hour sprint or something like that, and there was like a huge what am I thinking? Like self-care, self-love kind of thing. So it was like,
Ah,
we're gonna have like a big slumber party, and I got mine earlier in the day because I was trying to catch Jade. So here we go. Tell if you are on both. I know that that's kind of hard for your internet. Tell
mhm.
Sasha that we say hi, and if she pops in, we'll say hi as well. But that she doesn't have to.
Yeah, no, that's fine. It's just funny. There's
uh,
only so many hours in the day, and especially when like this
yeah,
is like the peak time a lot of the time for
yeah,
people to do lives, which is why we picked it in the first place.
yeah. It
Like,
makes sense.
yeah.
Well.
I just sent a picture of the boots that I got my niece, which are NASA rain boots, because I also
Mhm.
got her a space suit and she's very upset it didn't came with boots. And my mom is freaking out
In
because
a good
she's like
way.
they're in a great way. She's like they're perfect because they look like they're rain boots, so she can multi-purpose them. She's so excited. My mom's more excited, I think, than like Abby will be about the boots, but
I mean,
it's
she'll be
fine.
still very excited about
She will be.
her
We're going to
space
space.
boots. Her space
Honey,
boots.
going to outer space. I guess you are. Good job. Kid loves the moon. So proud. She doesn't understand that my cat's name is NASA and that NASA is like
Mhm.
a space thing because she's 2, but I'm just like, I've been an influence.
Yes.
It's nice to see. Space is good.
Space
Oh,
is
Captain,
neat.
you'll like I'm FaceTiming with my niece because she was very excited to show me it on, and my dad in the background just yells, "Live long and prosper!" Like, yes, Dad, live long and prosper. And so she has no idea. She doesn't watch Star Trek, but because she's 2, and the only thing she cares about right now is Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. But they also go to space in a
Yes.
couple episodes, so she was very excited about that.
Oh, so I didn't know about this because I was not a kid who played video games when I was very small when this came out. But Disney had, it was, oh my God, Scrooge McDuck and the whole thing. Oh my goodness. That just all came right up. But what was it? There was a game, and Scrooge McDuck goes to space, and there is the space theme from that. It is such a bop. I love it so much, and I really hope that they reuse it for the fucking Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Finally finished character profiles. Excellent,
Awesome.
wonderful. Progress is made. Working
Mhm.
on re-outlining and brainstorming to fix a plot hole. Also very good.
Also good.
Space is good. Live long and prosper.
Diana!
Yes, hi.
What?
Hello, the DuckTales game. Yes. Yes. Woo! But yeah, the DuckTales theme, like you can look this up, and there have been like remixes and like
The
renovations
DuckTales theme
of
song
that.
is amazing.
It's really good. But no, I mean the game, the space. It's the moon theme. It is the moon
The only
theme.
like game I remember from my childhood, because I wasn't allowed to play video games, is Mario from a friend's house. And then the one time my mom did allow me to play video games until she decided to stop, was with my Game Boy Color, the purple one you could see through. And it was a Mary Kate and Ashley mystery game.
Oh my God. Yes.
And also the Tom and Jerry game, like those 2 games. I had like X-Men and like other stuff too, but like the ones that are like stick in my memory are the little side scroll 8-bit Mary Kate and Ashley mystery game, because I loved their mystery novels. My interests, like if I look back, I'm like, oh, that makes sense.
Wait, the DuckTales 2017 had a moon plot.
Perfect.
Yes. Yeah, the moon
You know
MIDI
what else is
music
a really good
slaps.
pop? The fucking Rescue Rangers theme song.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And Tailspin.
Oh yeah. I actually not Tailspin, but Rescue Rangers. I recently watched the first episode again.
I love Rescue Rangers. I loved Gidget. Oh my god. Oh, loved. A friend of mine years ago messaged something about DuckTales. I think it was when the Panic at the Disco guy was doing the cover of it or something on Jimmy Fallon.
Okay.
And texted us that, and then she sent us a screenshot of her messaging one friend and then her messaging me, and our other friend went, DuckTales, woohoo. And I said, DuckTales, woohoo, and then proceeded to text her the entire body of lyrics of the entire song.
Yes.
And she sent us those screenshots and was like, there are 2 types of people.
Yes.
I love that song. I actively listen to that song all the time. Actually, it's on my favorites on my Spotify.
Oh my god.
I love that song. It's so great.
DuckTales 2017 also had Rescue Rangers and Tailspin cameos. That's excellent. I think I did know about the Tailspin, but I didn't know they had both. The Gummy Bears and I were besties. I was trying to bounce and stretch like them, but I was a human child and not a cartoon gelatin bear. Yeah. So there's a guy, or I guess I don't know, it's a team, like it's professional team, but they do like revamps and like video essay type things about media and whatever that was in like the 80s and 90s and like early 2000s, and he does do a lot of things that like DuckTales, like I think it was DuckTales, the creation and then acquisition and then like betrayal of what happened to DuckTales like essentially shaped 90s media. Like you can pull all of that directly from DuckTales. He goes there. It's a multi-part series about this, and he's a really good
Is
presenter.
this on
I
YouTube?
like his thing. Huh?
This is on YouTube?
Yeah, this is on YouTube. It's free. Free. It's
It-
Toy Galaxy is the channel. So
I love DuckTales. I'm gonna be obsessed with that. That's
oh, I
great.
was say it's that it's the action figures. It's like a little bit of anime. It's a little like all of your childhood. He can go into and not necessarily ruin, but like give you all the backstory of like what happened. And he does video games as well. Like it's
I'm
great. Toy
mostly
Galaxy.
interested right now in DuckTales. There are very few shows that I'm like, this is so excellent that like I want my niece to watch, right? I gave her my Tinkerbell movies because I collect the copies of Peter Pan, and I gave her all my Tinkerbell movies because she loves watching the Tinkerbell movies. So I just gave those to her. But like DuckTales is one of them, and then Danny Phantom is another.
Yeah.
Which I don't think you watched.
I didn't catch it often enough to say that I watched it.
I watched every single episode. I used to own the entire DVD set. I don't know where it went. Danny Phantom, which is a rap that I can still do, the entire intro to that song. I can also do the Naked Mole rap.
Yeah,
The
like
90s to 2000s cartoon music is just stuck in my head forever. Forever. I'm sorry, my mom just messaged me that they have adult versions of the suits that I got my niece.
okay. So are you gonna match your niece?
Apparently I need to match my niece. Well, she just told my brother, her uncle, that he needs to go to the store to get a helmet.
I see.
Sorry. I'm getting the messages. I'm getting a bunch of videos of her in the suit and stuff, and I'm stopping myself from watching them because we're in a live show right now, and I'm like, she's so cute. I cannot wait.
Sav is one of those golf girlfriend introduction. Yes,
She is.
absolutely.
And like, there's a lot of kind of toxic things with Danny and Sam's relationship in Danny Phantom because it was, the 2000s. But it's still creatively an excellent show, and the fandom in that is what got, I believe, the show to have its like last like few episodes and like the movie at the end, because the fans who were like teenagers and preteens lost their goddamn minds, like protested. There was a huge art movement where people were drawing their Danny Phantom OCs holding hands with two characters, so it was like people holding hands like around to save Danny. People were pissed. I'm like, oh, it's just a very interesting moment in media history, as far as I'm concerned. And it's the same guy that did Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah, I mean, if you couldn't tell by the artwork.
Yeah. You know what else was really big back then? Crossovers.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
they're
like,
still big.
Yeah, but like I feel like it wasn't made as like it was a really big deal, right? Because I remember on Disney there was the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody Raven Hannah Montana crossover, and that was like a huge, like, I remember like multiple weekends, hugely advertised thing. It wasn't just like a cameo. And then there was the Fairly Odd Parents Jimmy Neutron one. I'm like, it was a huge thing, and that was so much fun. Just
Disney Afternoon is such a good collection show. The only does were the ones that personally didn't connect with. Yeah.
You know what else I remember? Nick Jr. Face. He was a face, just face. He was just a colored screen with a face that would talk to you and go, whoa! He was on commercials. Look it up.
I don't want to. That sounds disturbing.
It was just like a colored face. So just a screen with just like a face that would just talk to you, and he'd be like, "It's time for the show," and move on. And they got rid of that too. They also got rid of all the, like, the
disturbing.
Nickelodeon. It's not. You also don't like Barney, so. Oh, you know what we forgot to do? Say hi to Jade.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to before we went into the thing, but yes. Hi, Jade.
Hi, Jade. Hi, Jade.
Face and Sticky Stickly.
I don't remember Sticky Stickly, but I'm gonna Sticky Stickly.
Sorry, that one didn't make it across the Atlantic now. Yeah, I actually don't know if I don't think Nickelodeon made it across.
Oh yes, Sticky Stickly is a popsicle stick with a face on it.
I was not a
The
Nickelodeon
production
kid.
quality of 90s Nickelodeon. Popsicle stick with a face on it.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I
Uh,
have to say, like, oh, those two are great. No, I don't know what about Nickelodeon just didn't stick with me as
you were a
much.
Disney kid too. Your family was.
Well, I mean, I was forced into Disney, but like Cartoon Network was my fucking jam. Um,
I'm sitting here talking about Nickelodeon, quite literally drinking from a Tinkerbell Disney cup.
yeah. But like I don't know what about like I liked Ah Real Monsters. I very much
Okay,
enjoyed
also shock
uh,
that you liked Real Monsters.
yeah, but here's the thing is that I was like really disturbed by it too.
Yeah, yeah, but
Like
also shocker that you
I know.
liked and were disturbed by and still liked Real Monsters.
Same actually more than that. I enjoyed Rocket Power
Rocket
and
Power.
fucking yeah. Rocket Power and oh my god. Wild Thornberries, of course. If you
Look,
didn't do Wild Thornberries,
the
what
90s were all
the
about
fuck
I'm
were
a
you
regular
doing?
girl, but I've got a secret. Like
100%, 100%.
Sabrina
Um,
the Teenage Witch, the Wild
oh,
Thornberries.
oh shoot, there was one that I can't remember. It was a live action. It was one of the only live actions that I watched as a kid, where it was a teenage girl and she got this like ring from her dad who had passed on, and like she could see ghosts.
That sounds familiar, but I
I
don't.
can't remember. They tried once the actress like aged out of that thing, they tried to pass it on to like another generation. It did not take.
Um,
Nickelodeon was later teens, but
Afraid of the
most
Dark.
you know what? I didn't like Afraid of the Dark.
I did, which is interesting because like that's a horror,
Yeah, it was
very
all
light
scary.
horror. Kenan and Kel, which is
Mm-mm.
like a spinoff of all that.
Yeah.
Um,
Yes, all of those made it across the Atlantic. Okay.
there, I'm looking at a list of like, I mean, obviously there's the Power Rangers.
Yeah, not as big, but you know.
Loved the Power Rangers. Loved. Dan, Dude Perfect. I don't know what that is. Uh, the In Between.
The in between?
Um, it looks like that was the show.
That was
Oh,
definitely not.
maybe was it on Nickelodeon?
I believe so. It was on Nickelodeon because I rarely caught it. Um, but it doesn't matter.
Of course it matters. Hey Arnold.
Oh yeah, Hey Arnold.
And the Angry Beavers. I
Okay,
forgot about
I
them.
enjoyed Angry Beavers because I also like weirdly enjoyed what's it? Ren and Stimpy, and that felt like Ren and
Hated.
Stimp.
Hated
Here's
Ren
the
and
thing is that
Stimpy.
I didn't like Ren and Stimpy, and Angry Beavers was like Ren and Stimpy light, but it still had that
I
quality.
I loved Angry Beavers. I hated Ren and Stimpy. I hated Rocko's Modern Life.
I loved Rocco.
I hated Rocko.
Actually, my husband's cat, who has since passed away, was named Rocco.
Oh, I don't like it when animals pass away.
Yeah, I mean this was several years ago, so
Yeah, but still. Doug, which was both Disney. Cat dog.
I don't know how I feel
Alone
about
in the
cat.
world and a
Like
little cat dog. Cat
I
dog. Wah, wah, cat dog. That's another song I
I
know.
enjoyed yeah, I was like, I enjoyed Cat Dog, but like not actively, and I still don't actively enjoy Cat Dog.
I did. I did. I felt very like a kindred spirit with cat.
I think many of us were kindred spirit with cat, especially compared to dog.
Animorphs.
Oh god. Those were a thing, weren't they?
I like. Okay, so I was looking at a list on IMDb. I don't ever go on IMDb.
Mhm.
However, it does tell you what you've recently viewed. Would you like to know what the last thing I recently viewed was?
Sure.
Brendan Lee Mulligan. That's it. It's the only thing that I just wanted to see what else he did.
That tracks. By the way, because we're doing the I was like, okay, I know what Brennan has done, whatever. But I'm watching there's another campaign with Dimension 20 that has the other DM is Jasmine Bullar, I think is how you pronounce that. And I'm like, okay, what else has she done? She has done quite a bit. She's actually a Twitch streamer who does stuff every day, but this was a huge thing. She's co-written and co-developed a lot of Critical Role.
Oh, interesting.
But
You know,
she's never been the
I know
DM.
that Brennan has a comic.
Oh.
Yes, because I was listening to Adventure Party, and an old episode of that, and it's something like female main character or something, and the girl who does their artwork does the artwork for the comic.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, because he was interviewing her. I believe that's
Yeah.
what it was. So he has a comic that he writes and she draws, and I'm just like, all these people are so talented.
Yeah.
And then I was watching Game Changer on Dropout, and like these people all doing these shows and stuff. It's just like it just seems very much just like a bunch of friends decided to do something together, and I'm like, this is the type of content I like. This is the kind
Yeah.
of stuff I enjoy.
Well, I was gonna say a lot of the people who did drop out, who still do drop out, were College Humor people.
Well, yeah, well, it was College Humor. They rebranded everything.
No, but they separated from them.
I think it wasn't College I thought they were the same thing.
I do not believe so. The way
because
that
if you go to College Humor and Dropout are the same thing.
Oh, okay.
On September 26, 2018, Dropout officially launched in the United States. It's a TV version of College Humor.
Okay, because the way that people were discussing Dropout was that they were.
If you go to collegehumor.com, it goes to sign up for Dropout. Yeah. I don't think College Humor is a thing. Anyway, I think it was a company that
it still is a thing. They still do skits.
Do they?
They've just they do. I saw a couple of their recent ones.
If you go to if you bring up a browser and go to collegehumor.com, it literally just redirects you to signup.dropout.tv.
That's weird. They still have a TikTok account
with a big picture of Brennan Lee Mulligan with Dimension 20.
Yeah, I was like, that really doesn't matter. We're 22 minutes into this, and I think we need to start with. Yeah, we do.
Fine.
Because I actually have work to do today.
Yeah.
All right. We will do start off with 25 minutes, and then we'll see how it goes from there. So we will see you in 25.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, how did we all do?
Great. I have been making characters for our D&D campaign.
Lovely. Lovely.
You know, quickly heading towards 200 NPCs. It's fine.
Why?
Because I needed gnomes.
Have you made dwarves?
I did.
Okay. Because I remember you're supposed to make them.
Yes, I was out of. I had a bunch of halflings and half elves and orcs, and I'm like gnomes and dwarves, and the dragon ones.
Mhm.
Those don't exist.
Nope.
I fix.
Cool. I got through one chapter of editing. So there we are. Didn't do nothing but chat with Sasha. Awesome.
It's fine. It's fine.
I also realized that I think it would look really cute if after like the chapter headings that I just put a little graphic like underneath. I think it would be cute.
Do it.
Yes, but now I have to go and figure out how to do that. So,
That's fine.
I got a lot of post-it notes with questions on them. Excellent.
As one does. Yumi will be
Post-it notes are the
happy.
best. Like, okay, I can't. This entire case is full of various different post-it notes, and this is just the stuff that I use on the regular basis because I have backups to everything in like triplicate. I love it.
Yumi doesn't throw things away.
No. Those are all the unused. Those are the ready to go ones.
My statement stands.
Mhm. Sure.
You don't throw anything away.
I use them all.
Well, you don't, because like, I mean, I think you threw away something that we were doing to make your D&D character, and you didn't actually, but you thought that you did, and you found it, but before you found it, you were like, "This is
No.
why I don't throw anything away."
No, I have not found it.
Oh, you didn't find it?
No.
That's fine. You didn't need it. That's okay.
Let's
Sleepy.
see. Nope. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm just tired. I went to bed on time. I went back to sleep when I woke up.
Mm.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Sure. Use utility belt would literally, yes, 100%. And several pens. Posted everywhere. Yes.
Oh my god. I ran out of black pens.
I know why, but that still boggles my mind.
I annotated and drew pictures and illustrated a copy of The Night Circus for Diana, and I used every single black pen, and then I recently ran out. I just bought some more. But I was like, I haven't had to buy black pens in years. Yumi's utility belt would have several post-it note packages. Yeah, she's
Yeah,
just it's like one of those things that like has all like the bullets on them for like machine guns, but it's
the
just
belt.
post-it notes. So it's like it's her Batman utility belt and like the bullet holster. It's just all blue post-it notes.
I have all several different colors,
Yes, I
not
know, but
just
you don't
blue.
like the purple and the or not the purple. You don't like the
No,
blue or the
no.
orange and the yellow and the pink ones, so you use them so you can get rid of them faster.
Yeah.
I got you black post-it notes once, I think, or white,
Yes. And I
both.
still use them. I
The
have
aesthetic.
I have black, I have white, I have printed like specifically like what am I thinking? Like
Designs.
they're customized. Um I have some random ones like that they give out at like doctors' offices that have um like Flonase on them. I have those too.
Because somebody who throws things away would definitely still have all of
100%
those post-it notes.
useful. Fairness, I'm almost out of the ones. It's not Flonase, it's something else, but I'm almost out of those. Because I
Like
also
how
hate.
Flonase was the first thing you thought of, though.
Yeah, because here's the
Out of
thing.
all the things, you're like
Well,
Flonase.
I use Flonase, so
Oh, that's funny.
I still have all the Post-it notes I used years ago to outline all of my books. They're very comfortable and they're a pretty stack of paper on my desk. Yep.
No, I can't.
I do have I think I have all of my outline stuff
I
from when I
tried the
did
post-it
stuff.
note stuff. I can't. It doesn't. I have some leaf post-it notes.
Yeah.
They don't work very well, like the sticky portion. So
Yeah.
what I do is I write stuff on it and then I tack it to my corkboard, which has like two things on it because it is technically behind me, not like directly behind me, but like
Hmm.
if I look this way, I can't see it out of my peripheral vision. It's that far behind me, so I forget it exists.
Okay.
Diabetes.
Okay, hold. The pen is mightier than a sword. Yubi, my sword is also a pen. Um, so this character that
Yes,
I'm playing in D&D has a letter opener
as a weapon.
as a weapon.
It has the same stats as a dagger, but like it
Yes,
specifically is a letter opener.
it's a letter opener.
Yeah. That was fun. We
Yes.
literally drag and dropped a dagger into there, and I was like, change the name to
Yes.
Balhan
It'll
letter opener.
actually I forgot because you gave it a special ability. I've typed in the ability, but I have no idea how to like
What was the ability?
I get to re-roll a history or intelligence check once per
Long rest.
long rest, short rest, one of the
Long
two.
rest.
But yeah.
Yeah, I decided to give you that because it was a special like because the character that Yumi is playing is actually in her book, Shaman and Zero,
Hmm.
and he was my first love of her books. Like, do I love my husband characters in her book? Yes, of course I do. But like this character she's playing was my first love. My son's son. I love him. And historically, the item could be special of some kind, so I gave her a special
Yes.
power based on her background. She is the only one who's given me a character background, so she's the only one who currently has anything special. But I will do something probably similar for everyone else if they give me something to work off of. So, very excited. Much excited.
Post-its work for me because my brain is chaotic and won't write anything in the semblance of order. Yeah, and I really like them because then you can reorder this. But that's something I learned with screenplay writing is they have postcard. It's a postcard method, but you know,
I can't. I tried.
yeah.
I'm a sandbox, and I'm gonna always have to be a sandbox. I'm even doing the same thing for the D&D campaign. Like
Hmm.
technically, this is a sandbox method.
Hmm. Well, I mean, it is. So sandbox is putting stuff in, but if you have like the sticky notes, at least for me, are just more like these are goal points. So I've reached my goal. If I don't hit them, then I whatever it forms into a different way.
I have very few goals in my writing. It's usually because they'll change.
Yeah, but that's not necessarily true.
Like I know that I have like my writer problem. We've talked about that, but like how I get and bring that across is always it can change because like if I made post-it notes and cards and whatever for all the versions of flowers and not flowers of sins, I'd have one where it takes place in space. I'd have one where it takes place in the West. I'd have one that would take place in
Yes.
the 1950s. Like until I
Yes,
settled on where I'm at.
once you've settled, which right now you have,
We think. Who knows?
we have, ma'am. What you're doing is like, okay, well, Thierry has to do this and has to do this and has to do this.
Yeah.
Those are all sticky note points. And they don't have to stay in that order.
Yeah, it's just in like those things are just in my head. The only things that I feel like I need to remember are like character names. And like I completely forgot the cat. Just it's gone. It just didn't. It's poofed right out
But
of there.
again, those are things you can just right there.
Yeah.
Also,
doesn't work for me. So.
Jess says the dagger is awesome.
It's great. It's great. I love it.
All universe
Diana's in
future
it too.
short stories.
I mean, yeah. You knows how I feel about writing short stories.
Mm-hmm.
That I can't.
You can. You can.
You think I can do a lot of things.
Yeah. So shut up talking about all this bullshit. You can.
He's like, no. How dare. I'm a Taurus. I'm always right. And you can.
If you can write a full-ass novel, which at this point you have. No, you are not allowed. You are not allowed to do that. You aren't. You straight up are not, because you've applied that to my stories. You wrote 4 novels last year, and I'm like, yeah,
you
but they were
did
just
write
trash
4
drafts,
full novels.
and thus you can't say, oh well, I only wrote a trash draft, and thus I haven't written a novel. You've written a novel.
Your trash draft was 500 pages.
That's untrue. It's not finished yet.
That's not true. It could be more.
It's pushed. It's gonna be 1,000 by the end, and it's 2 books. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because you have still finished a novel. You can write a short story if you can write a novel. You can write a short story. Ha!
I don't think that I can.
2 Tauruses means we're extra right. And get Diana in this, it'll be 3 Tauruses.
Looks like she like pieced out, but
it's okay.
No.
But I will scream in the group chat, and she will say I'm right.
I know. Listen, guys, I just can't finish things. That's my problem.
You finished a trash draft.
That's true. However, I only finished the draft because you bribed me.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, the more you say that you can't do it, the more you're just going to sabotage yourself. So shut up.
Sorry. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just going to make 200 plus D&D characters.
Says the woman who says, I can't finish anything.
Technically, it's not finished.
You're going to finish it.
My D&D campaign? Probably.
You're going to finish your novel, too. Come hell or high water.
I know Jade will kill me if I don't. She has not bothered me about chapter 7, so.
No, but I've also, I'm sure that she's getting ready for a hellish April, because April is coming up pretty quick. Also, I've given her 3 chapters, and I've also been giving her feedback on her stuff. So.
Yes.
Busy.
My family has decided that we need to do a family photo in NASA spacesuits.
Fun times.
Yep. I'm so tired.
Coffee?
I've had a whole pot of coffee.
Okay.
And I had protein this morning, so
I'm so proud of you.
should be. I didn't want to, but I did.
But you need it.
I know, because I have ADHD. Blah, 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 blah. I'm going ice skating tomorrow.
Ooh, fun.
Very excited with a coworker and her family. Her son
Nice.
keeps trying to pimp me out to his uncle, which I
Bad
think is very
idea.
funny. I agree, but it's very funny because he's 9.
Yes. He's trying. Being
He's
a great
trying.
wingman.
He's like, I really want Shane to be in the family forever. I'm like, that's cute. I hate children.
Hype man, you can do it. You're gonna do it. It's a threat. Okay.
Full threats. Look. There's very little you can actually threaten. Like, I guess she can continuously annoy me about it because we do talk every single day and have for over 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Man, the only reason I finished the trash draft is because Yumi bribed me with something to be canon in her book that's not even in the book, but I was like,
Mm-hmm.
no, we'll know it's canon and that's important. I wanted it
You
so
know,
bad.
you know what? No. Here, how about this? How about this? You bribed me with I bribed you with that at first. I will double down on it. And if you finish this rewrite, Tellian has not died. Tellian has not died. He is still gone. But I will not fully kill him 100%.
Well, you can't do that though because like I'm not spoilers for anyone else. But like because you have that moment with singing the thing.
Yes.
With that will end up being an unanswered mystery forever. That's not fair to your readers.
Yeah, but this is for you. This is not
Fuck the
literally.
readers. This is
This
for
is not.
Shannon.
This is for you. Like you wanted a pairing to exist the last time. It does
did.
not. It exists canonically.
Yeah.
But it does not exist on page. It will be the same with Tellian. He exists in this form, but he does not on page exist that way.
No.
Okay.
No, that doesn't count because that's how it is in my head already. Is that he just fell through a
And
portal and now lives in my world?
oh no no, that was you have him,
Oh.
but no, I mean like he did not go through a portal. Like he is in the dark somewhere.
But with he can't on page. He can't be because there's that moment where it's all and he sees at the
I have
end.
no idea.
Oh, okay. Hold
I have
on.
no idea
I don't
what
want
you're
to spoil
talking
it
about
for
right now
everybody.
because in my canonical story he dies.
Yes, but there's that. Hold on.
I have no idea what's going on. This is hilarious. Oh, yeah, but like, no. Okay, so here's the thing: is that there's no identification. There's 24 of them.
Okay.
There's no identification.
So hypothetically, he could show up again.
Yeah. It's okay. I was lost and confused as well, Jess. Like I was like, there's a plot point here. Obviously something. What is this?
Not me remembering Yumi's exact plot points, several books that haven't been finished.
Like there was no illusion to it. No, but no, there's nothing. But if you get your trash draft, if you get the next draft done, he's alive. He's still gone from the story, but he's alive. In fact, I will even go insofar as he got found by somebody, and he fell in love, and he has his his happy ending. It's just not with his family.
I do love him.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
So much I took him. He's mine. He's
We
now
are
in my
at the
book.
starting stage of this interaction. Yes. So I hope you were enjoying this.
How do you write your books? Yumi bribes me with fictional characters and things that they do. That
Yes.
That's it, because I'm that invested in her story and her world. Uh, so obsessed with it. I'll think about it. That's an intriguing offer that you put on the table. I do love him, but I have him now. He's gonna get his happy ending.
Yeah, but it's your version of him. It's not my version of him.
Your version of him didn't have anything. You never gave him any
No,
kind of
no, he
personality.
didn't. But you know what? Now he does.
You were like, they have 24 siblings.
I
None
made
of
a
them have real
himbo. I
personalities.
made a himbo that was just supposed to be blanket himbo. Like, he has like maybe 3 lines in the whole freaking thing. And then she fell in love with him so much. I'm like, do you just want him? Because I'm not doing anything with him. In my book, he's dead.
I took him. He's mine now.
And now
he's Thierry's brother.
Yes, that's true.
Now he's, a very integral part of making Thierry less flat.
Yeah. You're welcome.
I love him. He's my baby. He's so dumb. So dumb. It's really hard to write. Here's back to writing. It's really hard to write dumb on page. Because I'm like, what is something that someone should know that they don't know? Because like all those like moments are like, or seem very fake to me.
Mm-hmm.
But then I got to remember, you know what I should just do? I should just have him say stuff that my sister has said. Because she says some wild stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Alaska's an island. Squirrels hibernate. Venison is snake venom.
Yeah.
And like, those are things that I would never in a million years have thought of. But like Tellian, oh my God, he's my sister. Like Tellian, he's great with people. People love him.
Yes.
He's a good boy.
He's a good boy.
He's so sweet. He's the himbo golden retriever boyfriend. That is what he is, and I love him.
I mean, a himbo has to be sweet, strong, and stupid. Otherwise, it's not a himbo. And he is
sweet, strong,
he
and
is a
stupid.
himbo.
He is a good boy. I love him so much. He's such a good boy. My baby.
So
you're really good writer friends when you just trade characters. Here, you can have him.
Like, I don't want him.
I made this. Do you want him? Or let me read this fan fiction for you and gender bend one of your characters who now has become so big of a thing that she's canon in my book.
Yeah, writer best friends, we swap characters. Yes.
Yeah, it's fine. And I've now been determined that all my writer friends, like, eventually I'm going to have a conversation with them about how my book and my world can technically interact with them, because my world is a portal fantasy. And Yumi and I've already discussed about how my world is connected to hers. So like I have Jade and I have Diana, who like Diana's writing a sci-fi, Jade's writing a fantasy novel, and I'm like, so technically, how would you like X character to interact with? Because this is gonna be in my head. And the thing is that like, it's like, oh, that's a fun, cute idea, think hypothetically. No, this is canon. This is 100% canon. There's something, I'm not going to say it here, because when Yumi writes her book and gets big, because it's great, it's going to be a thing that we know and can hint at or whatever. But there is a canon thing in both of our books that connects them technically.
Yes.
And it makes me so happy.
It's great.
Having writer friends is the best.
Sweet and strong, you have Superman. Strong and stupid, you have a jock. Good example for a himbo is Bolin from Korra. I did actually not watch Korra.
It's not really worth it.
But also,
like I like it, and I like to like Kronk. What I did at the ending. Kronk is a himbo. I do love himbos. Look, Tillian, my sweet boy. You didn't give him a personality or a
I
plot
didn't.
line, and
I
I
didn't.
did. I was like, he does this, and he's a headcanon for this, and he just gotta. I force fed him a personality.
No, I'm so curious. So, it if when things happen and publishing happens and it's popular enough that I can essentially dictate what I want to write. Um, maybe a crossover. Maybe
Maybe,
we
maybe
bring
we've
this full circle and we do a
maybe we've planned
crossover.
that. Maybe maybe that's not a discussion. But Cheyenne has to actually finish her book first
Yeah. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
because it
That's
does
a thing.
involve characters and flowers, which isn't even the first book that I want to publish. It's just the first book I'm finishing, and to be honest, I am slightly writing it for Yumi. So, like, not for Yumi, but like it came about because Yumi loved a character so much.
Launchpad McQuack is a himbo. Is a himbo. Before we had word for himbo,
We had Launchpad.
we had Launchpad.
I love stupid but sweet boys. Because when they're stupid and not sweet, they're Republicans. Like, but if they're stupid and nice and sweet, they're so, I love them so. It's like, oh honey, and they're just like, let me feed you, let me love you, you know. And then you're like, let me also take care of you because you need it. My sweet boy. Tellian. My love for him. The shit I get attached to in your book, random things.
Yeah.
Very passionate about a few things. These two people have chemistry. No. Yes. This one character that didn't exist exists now.
My God.
All of my headcanons about Anubis that are now just canon.
Well, yeah, but like
He's a
again,
dog. Yeah.
after the fact and not on page.
Yet.
Anyway,
You might write more.
do you want to go into a 45-minute?
Sure.
All right. I've changed over to the Dark Academia as we enjoy. So we'll do 45 minutes and see you then. All right. Oop. There we go.
What is up?
Uh, I'm just realizing that God damn. You know when things are in print and it looks so much different than it does on. Uh huh. So many things.
Mm-hmm.
So many things that need to change.
Mm-hmm. This is why we print things out.
Yeah. And you know what? It was actually cheaper for me to just get all of it like
Instead of
essentially,
ordering.
yeah, bound first instead of like trying to do it page by page.
Mm-hmm.
So, there we are. Um Also, these two people have chemistry. My snarky ass, these two people have AP Lit. Also, hi, Strawberry. Happy to have you.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Yes.
You
Oh,
did
how
130 words.
like world building D&D stuff or
No, chapter 7.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
So, and I ordered some Taco Bell.
Excellent. Wonderful. Got some really good plot points down. Yay!
I heard that as plot
Awesome.
pants down. And I like that better. My plot
Plot
pants are down.
pants. Okay. That sounds a little, you know.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Oh boy. Oh. I don't know. I feel like I'm in a fog.
Well, you didn't sleep all that great.
I slept okay. I took my trazodone. I don't know. I had a crappy day yesterday and
Mm-hmm.
now I'm here.
Yeah.
But my niece is in a spacesuit. She loves outer space, and my cat's name is NASA, so I'm happy that she likes space. And I
Yeah.
ordered Taco Bell.
Yes.
And
Taco
apparently now I'm being bribed to finish my book. You're gonna run out of things to bribe me with.
Am I though? Am I though?
Okay,
I wrote
I mean, I
4
can't.
books last year.
You did. You did. But I had a big hand in the plot of
And every
all of
time I'm
those.
like, if you I've done this before where it's like, if you feed yourself, I will give you a
That's
chapter.
true. That's true. You have done that.
So,
Yep.
you know what? It doesn't have to be big overarching things. It will just be you get a new chapter. As soon
If I get
it'll
a
be
chapter, you get a chapter.
exactly.
I like that. I like that. I'm fine with that. There's one fan fiction that you're writing in particular that I would love a new chapter from that you're not writing right now.
Yes, but also I'm trying to get other stuff done.
I know. I know.
Hooray.
But it's fine. It's fine. I have things I have to do as well. I have to read Jade's book.
Mm-hmm.
I need like a physical copy of y'all's stuff. I know that like that's hard, especially like in drafts, but like if it's not in front of me, I forget to do it. Including with my own. Like
Why did you write so many books? They're bribing material. Yes, they are.
it's also really hard not to when you're a creative person like Yumi, it's very hard not to get excited about ideas and inspiration, right? Especially if someone is going off of your own stuff. Like if somebody else is excited about your things. And then when you couple that with somebody who's an idea wizard and it can't stop coming up with new ideas, you write that person almost a million words of fan fiction.
Oh, no.
Or over a
It's
million words. Yeah.
over. It is
Yeah,
officially over 1,000,000 words in
yeah,
fan
like
fiction.
yeah, so that's what happens.
I technically hit that sometime in December.
Mhm. Over a million words this bitch has written me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm well loved.
And we are well on the way to 4,000 pages.
Just for me.
Just for you. Look at you.
I'm loved
You are.
and full of ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Because I also know that you have a list going or you should, because I keep telling you dad stuff to it. Of just like I'm like, you should write this someday. You should add this to the list of things that I want.
I do not have that list.
You're supposed to have a list.
They will come back.
I know, but still, you should have a
Oh,
list.
many things. So many projects. I have to
You're like, before I met Cheyenne, I had one project.
That is untrue. That is untrue. I
What else
had
are you
I
thinking?
had huh?
What? The owl one you're not gonna write.
I pitched you 3
Oh right,
right
yeah.
off the bat when we met.
I remember
Plus,
now.
Serum is just the first one of possibly 5.
I count Serum as one though, because like I count Sins and Flowers as
Okay, that's
one.
fine. So I had 3 definitive worlds, but also I have several that have never like I've written a sort of halfway first draft or trash draft and I've just never picked them up. I don't talk to you about those because frankly, not concentrating on them.
And how many do you have now? How many ongoing projects do you have right now? Mermaids
Eh,
also technically still an ongoing project.
oh yeah, okay. I don't there's a
Mhm,
bunch of those where I've written like 3 chapters and then just disappeared, like
Well,
fan fiction.
technically, they're ongoing.
I don't know how many that I have ongoing, but
So
again,
many.
also like just
So many.
there it draw it out of a fucking hat. Like I don't know how
I
many I
love
have.
I love them. I love them all. And what I love.
All my ideas these days are Twitter threads and posts like the evolution one. The evolution one was so fun. I've
It
never felt
was,
so
but
edgy
I
in
didn't
my
get
life.
my favorite one, so I was saying my favorite is Sylvia.
In Yeah, I would
Oh,
say in fairness, I don't feel like the aesthetic matches.
me?
Yeah.
Of Sylvia? No, it doesn't. But I mean it does, but it doesn't.
Mhm.
My personality aesthetic, no. My personality
Yeah.
aesthetic is much more aggressive.
Now, when I say that I have that many, that's just stuff that I've worked on within the last 6 months.
Mhm.
I have not finished them.
Don't be friends with me. It's a bad idea.
So, yeah, fun things. Oh, I'm sorry. I missed 2 because I forgot Darkest Sun and Brightest Abyss, the duology. So I have even more.
Technically, you also started the book 2 of Serum for me as well.
Yeah, but uh, Umbreon and Jolteon are my favorites, and that's why. There we are.
Oh, that was nice.
Yes.
Sylveon is my favorite. It's part of my team and my Pokemon thing, my Pokemon game.
I
Not the new one.
have
Fuck the new one. I don't want to get a legendary by giving them a sandwich. I'm good. Thanks. I want my Alpha Sylveon, who's ginormous. Who I love.
I've never played Pokemon.
I played. It was one of those Game Boy Color games that I had, and that was it.
You know what? I technically that's a lie. Somebody had on their Windows 98 or Windows 95 a version of Pokemon that had been ported to the computer, and I played maybe an hour of Pokemon Blue.
I did Silver, I think. I bound down to you. You were amazing for. Yes, she is.
Oh,
She is amazing. She's an excellent writer, and she's gonna get published, and it's gonna be great.
and you know how I keep everything in line? Post-it notes.
Post-it notes, and we've come full
Post-it notes.
circle.
I do like the sandwich thing because it's so silly.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so much. I'm not. I say I hate it so much. Like with me, as we've stated on here before, it's 0 or 100 always. So like it's either I hate it or I don't care about it at all. And it's not that I don't care about it at all. It's just that I don't. Today I hate it. Tomorrow I just won't care about it at all. I just want to play the game that I have. And the only reason I have it is because Diana got it for me for visiting her. I was gonna say for Christmas. I'm like, that's not true. She just bought it for me because she loves me.
Amazing.
And that is how she expresses love, is buying things that she's like, I enjoy these, you enjoy it.
Post-it notes.
Yeah. 100%. I feel like when you get published.
Post-it death notes.
I know that reference. Look at that. That's an anime I know.
Although, I wait. Hold on.
I'm holding.
Oh damn it. Where is it? Okay, so all of my characters also have a post-it note, and I have this little stamp that if I stamp it, that means that at some point they're going to die. So it is the stamp of death.
I'll have to unstamp Tellian.
Well, he doesn't have a post-it, so. But
post-it. Yeah, you make a post-it, stamp it, and then when I finish my draft, make a new post-it note for him without a stamp.
Yeah, but that's wasting post-it.
When you get published and you know how like people like bring fan art or whatever to authors at signings, they're just gonna bring you post-it notes.
Post-it. You know what? I am okay with that. Oh my goodness. Do you know how many special edition post-its I would have? Ooh, the stamp of death, yes.
I very frequently, because like I like to window shop online a lot, and I will frequently send me like an Etsy artist who does post-its that I think she'll like.
Actually, hold on. Okay, so I don't know if you know this about Japan, but let me grab the thing. So in order to like make a document official, instead of signing it, you will still have to sign it, but also you have to have like an official like stamp that has your name on it, and it's a thing. You carry an official stamp with you everywhere. However, much like keychains and whatever, you'll find like certain stores or certain attractions will have unofficial name stamps. So I have one that says
stamp of
Yumi.
death? Oh.
This is my stamp of death. It's
you
Yumi.
Put your name on it.
Yeah. Here. I will even fucking here. There. There it is. And it says fish tank because I got it in an aquarium.
Look, I'm just happy that will never mark on Abel or Tellian.
No.
I think that's going to be it for me today, by the way. Like, we can talk until my food gets here, but like I have a headache. So
okay, no worries. Well, we've been doing this for a couple hours already, so.
For you.
All right. Well, let's see. I have stuff. So the 11th is the next one that we'll do. And actually I will make the announcement now that we're skipping the 25th because I will be on vacation, and also I think Cheyenne, you're doing something as well.
Am I?
Yeah, I think it's a wedding or something.
Oh, no, that's May.
May? Oh, I thought that was March.
I think it was May.
No, bridesmaid stuff.
Oh, fuck. Yep.
Yeah. So the 25th will not be happening. Why is the stamp of death so cute? It's small, it's compact, it's wonderful. Yes.
Look, I can't have a stamp with my name. My name's too long.
Well, but that's the thing is that like
I don't have a Japanese name.
Yeah,
and
like,
Cheyenne doesn't translate into Japanese.
Yeah, it does. Wait.
The Taurus aggression that just came at me through the screen. That look you gave me.
There. Cheyenne.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does it actually
and you
mean
could
Cheyenne?
have that on a little stamp.
But does it mean Cheyenne?
Yeah.
Or is it a different, or is it a different word?
It's phonetically spells out Cheyenne.
I didn't think you could do that, because what if it says like I'm gonna kill whoever? No? I don't know.
We have a specific alphabet that is reserved for phonetic
I don't know anything about
non-Japanese words.
alphabets. I know nothing about the Japanese language, clearly.
There's two phonetic alphabets, and then you also have the Chinese characters, and it's a combination.
Oh.
But one of the alphabets is specifically used for
Didn't know that.
typically non
I can have a
Japanese
stamp of
words.
death.
You can have a stamp of death. Actually, there are companies or whatever online that you can just upload whatever you want, and then they'll make you an official or like an unofficial stamp. Like for the official stamp, you actually have to like go to the bank or something like that for them, I believe.
Interesting.
Legally binding stamp
Legally
with your name on
binding
it.
Stamp. Like, I don't know. In French, my name's just Cheyenne.
Yes. In Japanese, it's also Cheyenne.
Yes, but it's spelled like just my name. There's nothing fun about it. Nothing fun, nothing new.
All right. Now everyone
I'm
needs
so
to get a
tired.
stamp of death.
Everyone's getting a stamp of death.
It's very useful.
I don't use
It's
Post-it
great.
notes, so it's like I don't really need the stamp of death. Also, like I'm gonna kill this character off. Just kidding. Or I'm not killing this character off.
In which
Just kidding.
case, you just
Actually,
it works both ways. The stamp of death is also above your name too.
Perfect. I'm gonna get the stamp of death, and then I'm going to draw a little picture of the artificer walking box of holding that you want for our D&D campaign, and I'm gonna stamp
it. My character is an artificer, and his one thing that he wants to make it is his
It is
goal.
less him who's like so determined to make it. It's you that's determined to make it.
But also it's going to be a box of infinite holding that follows us.
It's got little legs.
Just little legs. It's gonna have an artificial intelligence.
He's giving it hit points. I'm gonna kill it all the time. And
he's not going to go in combat. He just follows us. We have an infinite chest of holding. His name is Chester. Not because he has an actual soul or anything, because I decided his name is Chester.
I'm gonna kill him all the time. He's gonna break.
No.
He's gonna have to roll deck saving throws all the time.
I have dice. Sets of dice. One will be specifically for him.
Chester dice. That's great. I love that.
It'll be great.
Oh, that's funny. All right, bye guys.
Going to go.
This was much better than our last one.
Yes, significantly. But thank you all for showing up. See you in 2 weeks.